Alright, let's keep stacking some hair over here. Well, we can keep the direct for a little bit, I guess. So it starts getting in my way. And I think this guy's gonna go over that middle piece. Oops. Bar. LiveWorkshop, can I tell you something? Alright. How did the Dota games go last night? Dude, we went 2 for 2. They were great. The second game was a comeback as well. I went void on the second game as well too, actually. Yeah. 6 AM in the morning? Yeah, that's pretty freaking late. I don't blame you for going to sleep, dude. It's all good. Do I use multiple programs per set? Yes, Killer Crow. Softimage and Xnormal and Photoshop and XSI, Softimage I said, zBrush. And then the other guys that help out use Blender and Xnormal and 3D Studio Max. So yeah, we're a 3-person team. We have Enemy, Abyss FX, and myself. And we all work with the sets that we release. Team effort. Terminator, dude, yeah, it's been some time. Where you been? You're welcome, Killer. LiveWorkshop, you're awesome. That is all. Ah. Hugs, man, hugs. Make this piece over here a little bit of an alpha. It's a little more interesting. Of course, it saves right when we're doing the release. Oh, zBrush. Well, this doesn't mess up my brush like it usually does. The pressure, brush pressure. Trying to get a little bit of definition on the hair. I'll get really nice and clean and crisp. Right now it's super pixelated and messy, but it's how I layer my hair and start kind of building it organically and layering on top of each other and then taking it away and layering and taking away and move all the way down. Then we subdivide and we go back over it and make sure that everything works, and then we polish it, and then we mark the outline so it gets nice and crisp for Dota. 3D Max, whoa! Blender, whoa. You guys are training slaves now? Holy shit.
Isaac and his
bitch mother
lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his
So Isaac kept to himself, and apparently he was possessed by evilness that their god wanted him to be cleansed of. Doesn't make any sense.
That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice.
But
from
that's
above.
religion for you.
Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs
He corrupted by sin. He's sat in his room playing with his toys. You just said that.
Him, my lord. Isaac's
Make up your mind.
replied, rushing into Isaac's
Fucking
room,
bullshit, man.
removing all that was evil from his life.
What, his toys?
Again, the voice called to her. Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is
I'd be
evil
like,
in
God,
this
go
world
fuck yourself.
and
You don't know what the hell you're talking
confess
about.
his
Look at the kid.
sins.
He's just in his room.
I will follow your instructions.
Like,
Lord.
yeah,
I have faith in thee.
I'm trolling.
Isaac's mother replied as she locked.
I'm just a
Isaac
god
in
that
his room,
requires you
away
to
from
tell
the
me how
evil
much you love me all the time. And sing to me.
Last time.
And kill your
Isaac's mom
sons.
heard the
Or pretend to
voice
kill your
of
sons
God
until I stop
calling
you.
to her. You've done
Yeah,
as I'd
okay.
asked, but I still question your devotion to me. To prove your faith, I will ask one more thing of you.
Shots fired.
Yes, Lord, anything, Isaac's mother begged. To prove your love and devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son, Isaac, will be this sacrifice. Go into his room and end his life as an offering to me to prove
Ridiculous.
you love me above all else. Yes, Lord, she replied, grabbing a butcher's knife from the kitchen. Isaac, watching through a crack in his door, trembled in fear.
10 out of 10. Yes, Chief.
Scrambling around his room to find a hiding place.
It is a needy fucking god,
He
isn't
noticed
it?
a trap door to the basement, hidden under his rug. Without hesitation, he flung open the hatch, just as his mother.
Hey, Tinox.
burst
This is
through his
Clinkz,
door
dude.
And threw himself
This is the
down
Clinkz.
into
We're
the
turning into a
unknown
pirate.
depths.
I have a whole bunch of stuff hidden, but yeah, we have a coat and a wheel for his back. Let me show you the low poly for the people that just joined. This is his pirate boots, brown boots of speed, pirate gloves, a hook, a demon's edge dagger in his mouth. We have the braids we're sculpting right now. His do-rag, his pirate wheel from his boat, some arrows. We're gonna have a medallion there in the middle. Yep. Gonna be good, it's gonna be good. Literally, I will hate on all the gods that I want to. I think the funniest story out of the entire Bible is the Noah's Ark. That's just hilarious. Like, I can't believe that people. Let's not. Let's just not. Let's just sculpt some hair. Let's see, this should go over or under? I'm thinking under. And this guy can make a nice little silhouette for us. Yeah, we'll finesse that later. I really appreciate all the references to items you put into the sets. Yeah, we don't do it like super often. I guess lately it's been more of a thing, but they actually really work with the art direction and the whole theme of the set. But we definitely don't force them in. So if we can make them work in a really clever way, then we go for it. And we put a little bit of a twist on them. So yeah, like the medallion on him is gonna be like a skull of the lion, because you know he got turned into a skeleton, and so did the lion, kind of thing. So it's like that's how evil the curse was.
Drowning slowly. I'll carry you 1,000 miles and won't let you be lonely.
Nice killer. Just the entire thing is just... Chief, you're praying to nobody. No one's gonna answer your prayers. So therefore I cannot bash. That was smooth, right? Alright, let's clean up down here a little bit more. We got a little bit lost on even starting polishing a tiny bit, but let's clean this up down here first. A little bit of an alpha down here. Make these clumps go together. I'll make this loop actually look like there's some weight to it, so I'll have it kind of round up to the top there. Maybe it's even like a metal ring. So we can add a little bit of color to the hair, maybe a little bit of gold, a little bit of silver. That might be kind of cool. And down here can be more like straps, which I still don't have the resolution to really do really well right now, so I just sketch them in a little bit more. This song has so much energy, I love it. I still need more resolution for a lot of this stuff. This might be long enough, I think. I can go back to the hair over here.
Set, go.
And we'll start doing some loose strands as we go lower towards the bottom. And some of the long hair will have more ends around here, so we'll start making more little spikies going towards the bottom. But yeah, starting to get some definition here. Looking alright, looking alright. Muffin. There's so many loopholes. I mean, it's ridiculous. I need my songs to make me want to just get up and dance. Yeah, they're like so many songs with energy. I mean, if I could dance, which I can't, they make me want to model, like, and then give me more energy. At least that counts for anything. $888. Hey, all right. I use the MonsterCAD website where I have a license for all their music. But actually, right now I'm using my iTunes for some specific playlist that I have set up. But usually I'm on the actual MonsterCAD website that gives me like the gold plan or whatever to play all their music. Do I ever put on song requests? No, not really, because it might mute the stream, so people watching the show later will get no audio, so I only play stuff that I have licensed. Unless we're playing games, which we did yesterday, then I play whatever. Usually some cool stuff on my actual playlist that I listen to while I work when I'm not streaming. Why is everybody checking their credits right now? Are we doing like a giveaway tonight or something? They should take a turn. Oh shit, the dead mouse emoticons. Dude, I have to make some new emoticons for the subs in the chat. I really do. We'll start making some. Well, we'll do one for the dog. We'll start making some silly ones, some silly Dodo ones, and then we'll make some set ones as well that we've created, like the pumpkin for our headless horseman and the co-op set. What else we got? Oh, we have like 12 sets that are almost done. Live Stealer Mummy. Yeah, we got lots to do. Oh, we need a religion bashing one. You know, like in all honesty though, it's not really like not religion bashing. You know, that I really tried to do. It's more like smarten up. Good lord. Let's move forward instead of backwards kind of thing. That's what really bothers me about the whole thing. In all seriousness. Slows down a lot of things to a crawl. And all the wars that they've been fighting for ever. It's embarrassing. But anyways, pirates and hair and coins and plunders. We still gotta name our set, which we are nowhere near choosing a name. That's not true. I guess we advanced a little bit the other stream. Oh, that hair's looking a little bit nicer. Hey, Buzz Spectre. Yeah, absolutely. You want to see the zBrush or exercise? How about I show you both? And hold on, let me move this wheel back up because it's all the way at the bottom and it's bugging me. Where are you? There we go. Let me put another shader so you can see it a little bit easier. Alright, so there's our do-rag with barnacles on it, and we haven't started on the wheel obviously, but it's got his hook hand. We have the coat. These are going to be a lot of alphas, so it's going to be a lot cleaner. It looks a little bit too busy right now, but it's going to work out when we get into the game. I promise. He's got his brown boots, pirate glove, his hook we haven't done yet, and he also has a bow made out of his ship's anchor. So we'll still need to zBrush that. And of course his Demon's Edge dagger that he holds in his mouth. Yeah, ragamuffin hair is definitely something that takes a lot of practice to get right, especially like the stylized hair, because it's a lot of shapes on top of shapes that you're trying to smooth out and make feel both natural, stylized, and look like it makes sense. You know, the layering of hair on top of each other. So you have to like battle with those three things. That's why I kind of like layer stuff on each other and then take away some of the edges and build another one on top, and kind of build it organically that way until it looks about right, and then start cleaning it up and making the outline highlights with our like slash tool or orb cracks, and then start doing like the outlines that way, or the inlines, the inking, that's what I call it. He stole it from Tide. I think it was his own boat, since we're going with the main lore that we're going with. It's a little bit of a... We're layering a little bit of story on top of his default lore. His default lore is Clinkz was defending his land or his people from a demon, and the demon was cursed by a wizard. I think I'm getting this right, for all the lore nuts out there. And the wizard cursed the demon, so anyone that killed the demon would then be would live forever or in death or some stuff like that. So Clinkz, as he was dying, he kills the demon, and that's why he is forever in flames as a skeleton, living in that state. I think that's how his lore goes. So we're adding to it a little bit that he stole the demon's dagger from his treasures, and he wants to kill the wizard with it. As vengeance. We're gonna go ahead and hide. What is this? The back of the do-rag? The do-rag? Actually, we can keep the do-rag. I just need to hide the code and the wheel. Kinda gets in the way as we do this early version of the hair. Getting a little bit busy over here, so I'll probably have to clean that up. Into maybe a larger strand up here. Maybe this trend also goes larger. He died and killed the demon, that's why he's a skeleton. Yeah, I mentioned that. I got that part right, I think. The curse on the demon made its killer immortal. Okay, yeah, I got it right. But as Clinkz killed the demon, he was immortalized as he was dying, burning alive kind of thing. Yeah. Yep. I got it. Pretty cool story. Just happens to be a pirate now, and a little bit of extra lore with the dagger and vengeance and whatever. Better story for Lion. Oh, what's Lion's story? Is it super silly? Let's hear it. Lion has been in hell and back to hell, and back again. That's from his lines. I know that. I know those. I'll start pushing these guys in a little bit. A bit more dynamic. I have George Vector and no eyebrows and everything. Yep, I've seen it. Quite silly. Poor guy. Oh, Buzz Vector, I already ordered one of those things. Oh yeah, I can't wait. You're talking about the BB-8s? Oh hell yeah. The only thing I wish it had was it should have like a actual camera on board, like on his head, like a small little, you know, 8 megapixel or something, and that would be amazing. But yeah, that's the only thing that's missing for me, but I still got one. I always find that like the more that I work on the hair and I kind of find my groove back as I'm making hair, you start making some way better overlaps, and it starts like coming back to you. You know, like I mean, we don't make hair like every week. We jump around a bunch of different stuff, and I jump around different stuff even besides art. So it's kind of weird where you start, you know, after 3-4 hours, you're like, oh yeah, this looks way better than what I was started to do it at the start of the stream. It becomes a lot easier. Like, oh yeah, that's how I did that before, and it worked out great. Why didn't I start doing that? I just didn't remember. Comes back to you. Buzz Vector. I think you can set him on patrol. But yeah, I don't think it's got like the alarm thing that R2D2, you know, like the, what is it, like a 12-inch R2D2 you can have roaming around your house as, or just sitting there as an alert. Wow, guys. Just wow. Here, who wants to jump on Skype with us, guys? Anyone want to jump on Skype and we can, the chat can interview somebody from the chat? Who's down? Wow, we sculpt some hair here. Or maybe it'd be easier to do it over... No, the voice chat will be all fucked up on Steam. Skype's probably the best one. Oh my. You would, but you're afraid? Well, I mean, we're not gonna, like, not gonna be rude or anything, you know, we're really, it's a pretty cool chat. And yeah, shit goes down, I'm just gonna ban people if they start being rude or stupid about it. We might not have enough people in here tonight on a Friday night to have an actual selection of people that might want to do it. Hey Carter, what's up, buddy? What is up? Shit, man, we can even get Carter on here. Shit, where are you on my list, Jason? Why can I not find you on my Skype? Yoshi, you're down, dude? Alright. Let's get Yoshi on. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? How about you send me your Skype info? Send it to me as a message. And then I'll send you a request. And that'll be safer for everybody, including myself. I don't want like 100 requests for my Skype. As the spirit. Entertain the chat. Techies? What? Techies? Alright, we have a new message here. Oh god, it went to my run. Oh god, now reset my chat. God damn it. Hold on a second. I screwed over my chat. Alright, let's see here. Actually, I can just call you without adding you, that's great, it's even better. Alright, my chat is back.
Hello?
Yoshi?
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
What's up?
What you saying?
What?
What do you say, man? How's your night?
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
What do you do,
watch-
man? Tell us a little about yourself. Who is Yoshi?
Who is Yoshi? Yoshi is, you know, a left-handed Dota player.
Left-handed. Wow. What are those controls like? I don't even want to imagine, dude.
Well, I use like a razor mouse, and basically most of my things are binded to like the left side of the mouse, so I can.
You use two mice, right?
I know I use one mouse, and then like my right hand does everything else with the mouse controls. It's just weird.
I can imagine, dude. I have a friend that when we played we played with it in the Studio Rumble thing that was for Team Fortress 2, right? Where we had a whole bunch of developers from studios all across the world, and we all kind of like became friends at PAX and all these things, and we all started playing Team Fortress 2 in the same server, right? So we had people from Blizzard, from LucasArts, from Valve, from Gearbox, all these studios, right? And we started playing on there. And there was this one guy that he was left-handed. But the reason why I started chuckling when you said you're a left-handed player is this guy had the most fucked up controls I've ever seen in my entire life. He had his mouse obviously on his left hand, which already fucked people over because we started using, this guy's name was Avery, right? So we started calling it the Avery controls, and we used it at parties, and you know, people use his controls and they got a kill. Everybody else had to drink, but if they died, that person had to drink. So anyways, his controls were inverted, left-handed, and he had all the keys fucked all over the keyboard. So like the drinking games were really, really extremely fun. So that's when I picture when I hear left-handed people controls.
Yeah, like my controls are all over the fucking keyboard. Like my keyboard has to be like at some weird 45-degree angle and everything. It's fucked up.
Yep, yeah. Actually, I mean, I'm a little weird too because I use the arrow keys for first-person shooters. So I slide my keyboard all the way over to the left, and I have my left hand on the arrow keys, because that way I have like all the other keys are on the arrow keys set up as all my other functions, and it's super easy for me to hit all those things. And I've had it like that since Half-Life 1. So yeah, that's how I play first-person shooters, which is kind of fucked up, but it's actually really, really helpful.
Yeah, I guess it helps, or what it's like, whatever way you want a game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's too late for me to change back. You know, using WASD is just like, I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
Yeah, I can't play on like normal controls. Like when I see like normal controls of like any of game, I'm like, nope, that's too screwed up for me. I gotta change everything.
Yeah, but you know what? No matter what you're using, dude, it's never gonna be as bad as Avery controls. I fucking guarantee it, dude. Oh my god. I think we actually had a stream during one of our GDC parties where people were actually doing it. I don't know if any of you guys tuned into that show. We had the whole party being streamed, or part of it anyways. And yeah, people were doing the Jello shot challenge while people were trying to do the AV controls. So if you guys saw that, then that was what was going down, and people were laughing and screaming. It was that guy.
I think I could do the Avery challenge. I mean, I'm left-handed enough.
No. It's not even about the left-handed shit, dude. They're just fucked. Inverted, and the controls, even the mouse buttons are all weird. He couldn't even keep that shit default, you know? Like, it's just, so messed up. Alright, who's got questions for Yoshi in the chat? What do we got?
It's water in my house.
Yeah, I don't see anything yet.
It's just water. Do you have water?
Raise a Naga. I have a lefty Naga. That's what I use.
Chris. Is shit water?
Yeah.
You getting yelled at?
Oh no, it's because my dog needs water, so I make sure she had water earlier.
Oh, yeah, my dog just hits the water ball until we are like, fine, Jesus. Holy shit. Hey,
MMR,
Pink Ninja's back.
My MMR currently is 3700. When I first calibrated, it was 4500, but you know, had quite a few massive losses.
Losing streak. Hey man, I'm right there with you. Yeah, here, take over the moderation of the chat, man. Here, ask questions to Yoshi. Go ahead, man. You take over
Yoshi
the chat.
off, you buy awards. I am actually a straight P5 support, like actually often P6 in my range, because no one fucking plays support besides me. So that is like my main item is awards.
You have a cam, dude? You want to get on cam?
Sure. Alright, there you go.
Alright, 1 second. I gotta capture this. Give me a minute. You go on with the chat, dude.
Grill, Yoshi, how many hours in Dodo? Which account? Because I have like 4 or 5 different accounts, because I started trying to sell some, but it just didn't turn out too well because it didn't sell for shit. This account I have 500 hours, and my last account I had 3,000 hours, and then the account that I sold was like another 200 hours. So quite a few hours.
Chris, stop kicking me. This is my bed, alright?
Show us your Doge. I guess I could show you my Doge. Freya, come here. Yeah, come on. There's my Doge. She's an Alaskan Malamute. Heavy ass dog.
Alright, man, there you go. We got you on screen now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's a beautiful dog. Yoshi, do you like to spam radioactive pony? I don't know what the fuck radioactive pony is.
I'm guessing it's an emoticon in Twitch or something?
I don't know, I really don't use many emoticons, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. I don't know what it is either, but, you know, Twitch chat.
Malacute, you mean? What is your current job? Oh god.
Yeah!
My current job is a janitor. It's terrible.
Hey man, someone's gotta do it.
Yeah, I mean, it brings in money.
There you go.
All about the balance. What balance? That dog is my dream dog. Well, yeah. She's more of like a rescue dog. Apparently she ran away for like a few months from the previous owner, I'm guessing. And the previous owner was just breeding her because she's only like 11 months and she already had a puppy. So I guess that the owner only wanted her to breed her. And when we got her, she had run away on like the 4th of July and just had the puppy. And we put her on flyers for like a few months and everything, trying to find like the owner back. And she wasn't chipped or anything. We're like, well, I guess she's ours. We claimed her, chipped her, got her dog tags, feed her, have her baby and everything. And yeah.
Nice, dude. Good on you.
Yeah. Would you rather have an all support team or an all carry team? Like, honestly, I would rather have an all support team because supports actually have like super strong disables, and most supports actually can go into mid carries, like Rasta, Lena, Leshrak, all of them. Like they're really good, and if you can run the game by like 30 minutes, you're good. But if you after 30 minutes, you're kind of SOL.
Drop that 4K MMR knowledge, dude. Come on.
Oh yeah, so much Dota, like you get like all this knowledge and everything. Like all carry teams, like unless you're having like mid carries, like maybe Jug or something like that, then it'd work out. But most people like go for late game carries like Naga, Dusa, AM.
Were you at TI5 or no?
I wish. I'm broke.
So did you watch the whole time?
Oh yeah, I watched every single game. I bet like half of my items and lost half of them.
Shit. So that 4K MMR was not really kicking in for your bets.
Well, because I was like one of those same people, Team Secret hopefuls and Team Secret.
Oh really? You were going for Team Secret, dude? Like,
yeah, I was going for
Team. I
Team
like a lot of the guys on there, but dude, the stacking, like that whole thing of like LeBron James stacking for the fucking team on Miami. That's what I kept thinking, and I'm not down for that.
Well, I after they won like straight 3 lands, I think it was, like I was like, all right, they're going to be like probably like maybe top 3, and that didn't even happen. I was like, what happened? What is my win rate with Meepo? Actually, let me check my Dota buff real quick, and I'll tell you my win rate with Meepo. Dota buff.
I should try Meepo more. Well, I haven't tried him at all, but I should learn him and play him because I was a huge StarCraft player, StarCraft 1 with Cirque, so like I was all about the micro.
Yeah, Meepo would be good for you.
I think
my
so.
Meepo is 88% win rate.
Woo! All right. What's your Steam?
I don't know if I want to shut it out loud.
No. I'm just fucking with you, man. Though.
Yeah, but my win rate with Meepo right now is 15 wins, 2 losses. Yeah. Because I don't want to spam Meepo and then like people like start counting the shit at me, because I only played really Meepo when I was calibrating, because Meepo is a damn great calibration hero. What is your favorite set ever created in Dota? I don't know. Yes. Later.
That's a loaded question, by the way.
Oh, I don't even know my favorite set. I mean, I know my favorite Arcana, but I don't know about my favorite set.
What's your favorite Arcana?
It's the CM Arcana because it came with the puppy. I was like, it looks like my dog, so I was like, yeah.
Yeah, they did a really, really good job with that one.
Yeah.
I know, like the way that the dog interacts with the environment and stuff.
Well, at first, when I as soon as it came out, I bought it right away, the puppy was broken. Like you could actually spot Ricky's or like BH or anything like that because it actually went away when there was Invis Hero. So like those first 2 games, it was broken, and you can actually like, oh shit, my puppy just disappeared. Put a sentry down, and there's Ricky.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was broken for like the first 2 games, and then like right
that's
away.
amazing. But
would
I mean,
like-
I guess Ricky was still being played around that time, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, cause
He's never really stopped being played, I suppose.
yeah. Yoshi, what would you like? Asked Manny for set for. Well, I asked it like a little while ago, and I told him basically if they ever came out with the actual files for Jakiro, I would love like a Jakiro set.
A Jakiro set?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really thought about what would be something really unique for him, because I mean he's just a 2-headed dragon, right? It's like you just have to make like a different anatomy for him or something, so with some scales or something. At that point, you know, it's like default. You know, you gotta think even farther out of the box for him. So I would really have to like concept something in my head for a long time for him specifically, because he's such a. I mean, he's a dragon, right? Like,
Yeah.
What do you do? It's like a Frost Wyvern. Like, I've seen her items that you can modify, and it's like her ice scales, and those are the things you take off. It's like, what do you add? Well, like metal spikes and whatever. But it's like you got to think outside of the box and actually like bridge those items into her wings and actually change the wings and recreate part of her anatomy at the same time, and then you start getting something interesting.
Yeah, well, I'm actually hoping that they remodel him because there was like rumors of like some heroes being remodeled, like Slardard. And like if they don't come out with the model, like basically maybe just add armor for Jakiro, just like put gold-plated armor, some random crap like that,
Yeah, I mean, if they're gonna add slots to it that are not part of like what's already there, kind of like what they did with TA, right? Where they just added the arms, the weapon slot.
Yeah.
So if they do the same for him, then you can just add armor or add spikes or whatever it is, or redo the wing on top of the regular wing, or even just replace the wing or whatever it is, right? I mean, you can still go that route.
Yeah.
But it depends how they cut it up. But I mean, we did for the Lone Druid, even though he had clothes on, we still went ahead and like made him topless. So we modeled on top of it and we made it work in a way that it would still look like he was, we hit all that geometry with new geometry and really used up the meshes in a smart way so that it looked that way, which is tricky, but yeah, I mean, there's always a way around it. Limitations.
Yeah. April Picker. What's your least favorite hero? Oh. What's my least favorite hero? Well, least favorite hero when I'm playing in pubs would be Nyx, because Nyx completely, bombards my little CM. So
3 hit kills, yeah.
Yeah, he just feeds off me, and I'm putting sentries down, but still just comes out of nowhere. Especially like if like the weird Nyx players that get a blink, like they just get a blink, come in, kill me, dag on me, and then that's the end of me. I'm like, well, that was a good life.
Do you jungle with your CM? Is that why?
Well, because I start off jungle and then I move into lane, but it doesn't matter because some like if they have a Nyx, I already know I'm gonna die like at least 5 times easily.
Prepared.
Yeah, but like my least favorite hero overall, I think would be probably Dusa, because she just takes forever to come online.
Yeah, well, her and Spectre are in the same boat, right?
Yeah.
But I play quite a bit of Spectre.
Well, Spectre I think is a little bit funner. Just Dusa is just boring. You're straight like 30 minutes of farm, and then I can finally do something.
Yeah, well, at least she's tanky and she has more survivability than Spectre. Spectre is just a freaking like so weak that if you get ganked like by 2 or 3 people during the lane, you're not gonna survive. Even with your you try to go into the forest. I mean, they're fast enough. You're gonna get destroyed. Dusa can at least run away with either her ulti or her shield up or whatever, but. You really need more group teamwork to have a good Spectre game, I find. Yeah,
it's most of those games are just basically 4 protect 1.
But in pub games, nobody knows how to play with a Spectre, and it drives me crazy.
Well, me like usually I just get some hero that has like some stun or some like disable, and my carry's being done, so I just go in there, sacrifice my life, get them off of them, and then carry has time to run away. If you even get support in your lane, which Well, that's why I like mainly choose support because you know everybody's always playing carries now. Like no one believes in playing supports anymore apparently.
Boss Vector's carry, his friend goes carries like Morphling, Spectre, PA. You don't see Morphling no more either.
I saw Morphling yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. It was nice to see Morphling, but he kind of fed, so not so nice afterwards.
Yeah, like he didn't get nuked or anything, right? He just kind of fell off.
Yeah, he just fell straight off.
That's
Hopefully,
good.
like-
It was so annoying for a few months.
Well, I'm hoping like you know pros like Era bring him back because you know Era's a damn good Morphling player.
He's also one of those guys that takes forever to get online, though.
I don't think it takes as long as other carries, like the really hard late carries.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't played a lot of Morphling, but
Well, it's because you know, one way to like majority of the way to build them is just basically just put all your stats into Agi, and basically after that you just have straight attack speed. And all you need to do is just have a little bit of survivability items, and then it's just go ham on people.
he's agility?
Well, he has what his third skill, and basically he can morph.
Yeah, he can add his strength.
Yeah, and basically you just put things like straight into Agi, and there you go. And you
Yeah, he
just-
nukes, puts that on, and walks away. Yeah.
Yep.
Like later, motherfucker. Hate that guy.
Well, the way I usually do it is basically like I do the entire thing, I go in, but I already have a clone on the opposite lane, so as soon as like they try to turn, I just morph away and just bye. I had my little fun, attacked you like hell.
Yep,
and-
I'll be back when this cooldown's done. See you guys in a bit.
yeah.
Bastard. Very Nyx-like. That's why you play Nyx too, huh?
Yeah.
I see what. Yeah, I get you, man.
Would you rather play against Nyx or techies? I'd actually rather play against techies because most techie players now have become predictable and predictable where their minds are. So I would actually rather play against techies because most of the people now, like they watch like basically all the techies players that are playing online. Like
Yeah, they
Block-
see the hot new trick, right?
Yeah, well, everybody knows like those spots now, and basically just stay away from those spots or just sentry them down, and there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's like odd spots, like every now and then you get like that one random techies player who actually knows what he's doing and actually doesn't go for the normal spots, like then that's when you're in trouble, but that's rare.
Were you here for when I did the trade with Mr. Forgetful?
The techies bomb?
Yeah, did you see me trade the HUD?
Yeah, techies.
I just knocked that in there super quick before I hit that button.
Yeah. It was hilarious. How do you know about Dota? I'm back from Warcraft 3. I mean, come on, like that's where everybody learned from Dota naturally.
I didn't play Dota back in, like I probably played it like a handful of times, but I was so much into Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne that I didn't really get into Dota back then.
Well, like when I was playing Warcraft 3, like basically my friend introduced me to all the custom maps and everything, and I didn't know anything. I was just playing Warcraft, and he was like, "Yeah, like try out these maps and everything." And eventually, I found a few maps, and then all of a sudden Dota like became a thing, and then DOT All Stars, and I was like, "Yay!" and started that massively.
I played a little bit of Footman. That was fun.
Yeah.
Did you remember Footman? Yeah.
No,
You never played Footman?
I don't think I did.
Oh man, so it was, I forget how many teams, but they were around the map, and shit, how did it work? You had, yeah, I think you were on the outside, and you had a barracks that just kept spawning footmen, and you had one hero, and then the more kills you got, you kept upgrading your units into better units than footmen, and you eventually went over and destroyed the rest of the guys around the map. And you got catapults and all that shit eventually, right? But yeah, it was pretty neat.
I think I actually remember now that you described it like that with the one hero thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And you were all around the map in a circle kind of thing.
Yeah. Or I play SP to carry when he plays Morph. I play Lino. The Wombo combo is disgusting. Yeah, Wombo combo is disgusting.
She's in every freaking game, dude. Fuck
Well,
Lena.
it's
Storm
like
Spirit.
Lina, Lash, and Gyro, like at least in one of those three is always in every game.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know,
Storm Spirit is just so OP right now, dude. I don't know.
so everybody wants to be Samael. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The worst is when you're by their barracks and he just sips in full health, goes back, fills up in 2 seconds, and comes right back. It's like,
Oh yeah, there was that one like I think like little image thing. Basically, guy was like has ages expiring. As soon as the age expires, he regens for like that quick second. And he just zoomed from.
Yeah, zooms right in. It's like yeah. It's not cool, man.
I
So
was
sick
like,
of seeing it.
I hate that crap.
So yeah, I mean, yesterday, like that's why I was going void. I was like, screw it, you know, if they have that storm set up, I'm just gonna chrono the shit out of him and fuck him up.
I actually had one of those bad chronos where I thought I chronoed the storm and it was just his remnant thing. He just hipped out like instantaneously.
Oh no! I messed a few chronos last night. People were laughing at me, but they were funny. We still won. I still carried. It was all good.
Yeah.
You're allowed a couple of bad chronos during the game as long as you carry well, right?
Yeah, you're allowed like 1 or 2 bad chronos.
All right, yeah, it's funny. Any more than that, then it's like, hey, dude, like,
What are you doing?
report it. Yeah.
I think I've only been reported actually once.
Oh really? I think I've been reported but for like bullshit, you know, just kids being idiots.
Oh no, I was raging. Like I don't know. It was like
really? I just laughed. Yeah, man. It's just...
I don't know what was up with me. Like it's not normal for me just to rage, and I just raged the hell. And next thing I know, I'm like, chat man. Okay, I accept it. I deserved it.
Yeah. You watch Dota? What the fuck?
Yes, almost every time that he uploads a video.
Yeah, it's a couple of guys, and they're super nice. They're Spaniards. I have them on Skype. I'm talking to them about some stuff we might work on together one day.
Oh, that'd be nice.
We'll see. We'll see where that goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Any more questions for Yoshi, guys?
If you could get a job commentating or playing LOL, somehow would you take it? Well, I had like a little job commentating for a little while. It's for little minor amateur tournaments, and I actually commentated a few games, and then eventually school and work just took up all my time, and I didn't have time to commentate anymore.
What are you going to school for?
Computer engineering.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Because I'm very, very good with computers, and then very good with math, so.
Right on. Good for you, man.
Yeah. Who is this guy? This guy is Yoshi Eats Cookies.
We're having the chat interview one of our friends from the chat, from the workshop chat tonight. So Yoshi was kind enough to jump on here and brave enough to jump on answer questions from the chat while I sculpt some hair at a very low resolution.
Yeah, hair's looking great though.
It's getting there. It's getting there. It's yeah, it's just all the layering and then probably one more subdivision, and we can finalize and start doing the inking for it. And then we'll have the head item finished. There's a lot of pieces to this head item. It's crazy. You know, his default item is just like horns. Like we could have done the horns in like 20 minutes. Yeah, this just got out of hand. We went crazy with all the barnacles and everything.
Yeah, barnacles, hair, image thing.
Yeah. But we'll be using this for like the logo anyway, so it'll pay off, I think, in the end.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Alright guys, thank you Yoshi so much, man. Super cool of you to jump on. We'll say goodbye, and yeah, we'll keep seeing you in the chat, man.
Alright, see you.
Cheers, bud.
See you.
Alright.
Bye.
Well, there you go, guys. That was very cool of Yoshi. Thanks so much, dude. Appreciate it. Entertaining the chat. Moderating, answer questions. We'll have to do that more often with you guys. Hardcore Meepo player right there, guys. Add him up on Steam if you can. Get some wins. I'm gonna win stream myself right now, and after being in such a losing, like the biggest losing streak of my life, finally on the way up, and I just been choosing a lot of Undying. I got pretty decent with him, so that's my go-to right now. If it works for the team that people choose, if not, then you know I'll switch up to whatever. I'll carry if I need to. I like to carry most of the time, but most of the time there's like 3 carries and then we're screwed. So I gotta choose something that might help us win. But you know, hard game. Hard game is hard. Yeah, Yoshi didn't go anywhere. We just ended the interview and going on, man. but thank you. I will never forget you. Tomb is stupid strong right now. Well, it's really strong, but I mean, Undying is still really susceptible to being ganked. You know, if you jump on him, you can blow him up in 2 seconds, and that goes for middle game and late game, especially late game. But even at the start, you know, even if he puts down the tombstone, you can nuke him before even he puts that thing down. You just have to be smart about it. Just most people don't really, you know, gank as a team and really like try to really put pressure on him for that. It's usually him jumping up on you. So you have to turn the tables on Undying, and then you'll be alright. He's actually really easy to gank. You just have to throw a couple of numbers at him. You know, a couple of you have to do it. And he farms really slow, so yeah, as long as you guys keep pressure on him. That's my advice against, as an Undying player myself. That's how you really get up on him. Rest in peace, Yoshi. Yoshi's like really easy, he's dead. Undying is a panic here. Let's fake a couple of coins in here. zBrush tries to autosave for us. Save our work. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you play Undying well, he's actually you can go into late game a little bit with him. I mean, not super late game obviously, but if you've built him right and you help during your team fights, and I built hard on him every game pretty much. So I usually put some items into him that can help him survive into mid game. So like a blade mail or a vanguard or something like that. Usually just blade mail because they try to target him a little bit. But I'm really good about my distance with him. That's the key thing with him. You know, knowing your distance away from people so that you can survive even if they chase you down. So your tombstone can actually protect you, and you have enough time to do your Q on them, and that your Q actually is what really helps you survive. If you don't get your Q up, you get destroyed in 2 seconds. So if you're trying to gank him, you know, do it quick so his Q's not on, and even with the tombstone's not gonna save him. But yeah, if you're smart about your distance, you can survive with those things, and then just farm your heart. You get your heart, and you move into Assault Couriers or Shiver's Guard, and then you're actually super helpful throughout the game. And you have to be really responsive to team ganks and things like that, and be present. Even if you start, like I was saying a few streams ago, if you are farming your own jungle, like you can farm 3 camps at once, like I was explaining. Just be responsive and have a teleport on you and join those fights for those times, and then go back to the jungle to farm your heart. Or stay in lane if you're able to find a spot for that, and then you get really, really good on dying games. I've been doing really well that way. A lot of wins. And a few carry on dying games as well. It's been fantastic. Super fun. Chief, you want to do the next one? Alright man, we'll keep you on the list. I'm really finessing that crap out of this hair. We should work a little bit faster. Super late game for Undying. You did a 180-minute game. You went Reeves, Refresher, Heart, and Blade Mail. Yeah, dude, I did a couple of games with Refresher, but that was just when we had the game in the bag, more or less. And I did double Tombstone. It was amazing. You did Eidos and Undying. Oh, so they absolutely cannot run away from the zombies. That's crazy. Yeah, if you're around a high ground or like those ward points in your jungle and somebody goes in there, yeah, put your tombstone on the high ground and it's like they can't see it, right? So they're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna have a good time. Alright, I'm gonna start working a little bit faster here. We got most of the shapes. I don't have to be this careful. Being too careful, getting lost in this stuff. I love doing detail stuff, so but yeah, we don't need this crazy fidelity. So let's just go. Let's move. Atos on Phoenix with Phoenix ulti. Oh man, yeah, that's pretty dirty too. Or Skywrath, any of those heroes that benefit from keeping you in place. For their ultis, yeah. Destroy. Shiva's Guard and Phoenix. Yeah, because then you get the whole team. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Oh man, you guys are making me want to play Dota. All this Dota talk. Give me the shakes. And Dota shakes. I think dog? How was that? Crud. We've been streaming for a while, dude. Don't play Dota. Make things for Dota more productive. I know. I wish we could play right now, but we gotta finish this goddamn hair that I'm spending a lot of time on. Too long. Gotta speed up here. Let's hide the direct for a second. I can work back here a little bit more freely. Yeah, Yoshi, that's true. We played 2 games with viewers yesterday, but yeah, we'll try and do those more often. And we'll invite you in, man, for sure. We'll see your Meepo skills. Now that you built them up. No going back. See you later, killer. Have a good night, man. Good luck on your work or homework. Brood, dude. Brood is a bitch. She gets an orchid, and there's just no running away from her. She's so fast, just right clicks you to death. You try to fight her, she's regenning health every hit. You get destroyed. You need your carry to help you out late game against her. It happened to us actually in our games yesterday. Yeah, with Void, I was able to help out a little bit, and then we had the team actually fighting her off towards the end of the game as well. They were doing really, really good. Came together for the comeback. Kaludi's playing on Diane right now. And your team's being greedy for farm. Are you really? In Dota? That's happening? No. Did you get reported yet? We're trying to farm with Undying. They're like, you're not supposed to farm? It's like, how am I supposed to get items? I'm item dependent. To be useful. It's not like, oh, you know, you're gonna be useless. Just do your tombstones. Like, nah, man. Undying is amazing if he gets items. He needs them to be relevant mid-game and late game. That's why, like, if there's like, we had a, what was it? We had a Meepo or somebody that needed farm as well. So it's like, here, farm the 2 camps, the easy farms, like which have, you know, higher end money or whatever, and leave the 3 other farms in the jungle for me so I can get them all at the same time with a tombstone. And then by the time he's done those, then it's time for the respawn anyway. So it's not really, we're not really taking from them. It's just a smarter way to farm with a couple of heroes, including Undying. That does need that farm because he doesn't get shit in the lane. But he's a lot better. He's a really nice farmer into the jungle, as long as you're responsive with your team and help them in fights and go gank every now and then. But yeah, sometimes people see him farming in jungle, they'll yell at you. It's like, no, dude, trust me, I know what I'm doing. This has worked out really, really well. You guys are winning? Right on, dude. What items you got? Yeah, know your spacing with him when you're being aggressive for sure. But farming is a big part of him. I don't think people realize. Or expect it even. And I mean, I am talking, you know, like pub stuff. I mean, I'm not an expert or a pro or anything like that. So team-oriented wise, I'm sure it's completely different for the pro scene. But just sharing what works for me in the pub games. Yeah, that is something you have to be really careful about. It does leave you with a pretty large cooldown for your tombstone into fights. So if the entire team is missing, the enemy team, you probably shouldn't be farming those spots. If you see them in lanes or whatever, then you're good to go, because then you'll have enough time to actually respond to your team and go for a gank or go help support or whatever. You know, the nearby lanes, or teleport to the top lane or whatever it is. So yeah, you'll have to keep your eyes open, absolutely. Yep. Maybe this guy goes in here? No, that looks bad. This part doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I need to rework it. Better. Lone Druid's Bear. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if he... Yeah, he got nerfed a while ago. Like, Bulldog stopped using him for many reasons. That being one of them. Kinda sucks. They gotta buff him up again, I think. Oh, boss. CM Rampage. Yeah, a little easier with her. BKB ulti. GG. Yeah, when she gets BKB, dude, oh my god. She becomes such a pain in the ass. Like Gyrocopter, oh my god. Run! Ultis are going up. We can't stop them. See, what do we do with the hair here? Maybe a couple of strands into an alpha. That look kind of cool. Start work one more time. How are we doing on time, guys? 10:47. Wow, why it's freaking. It's really early. Friday night though. Everybody's out. No, don't say it right now. Alright, let's switch up the playlist a little bit. Go back to this, guys. There we go. And I think this is gonna be like a little coin or earring or something down here, so all this is gonna be alpha. Or we can do like a little strip or something at the bottom. Use those polygons. Why not? Oh. Whoops. Wrong button. Alright, I think we're ready for our next subdivision, I think. And then smooth it out. Clean it up. Call it done. Can you post a link for the Druid game? Yeah, but go, Buzz Vector, go for it, man. Check it out. No, you won't get timed out. We fixed that. You'll be good. Okay. Back here needs a little bit better definition before we move forward. Do this real quick. Real quick. That's looking a lot better. What about Skeleton with a beard? His beard, well, he's so close to the fire. It might be kind of difficult to really make it show up with the fire in his chest coming all the way up. So we actually put a dagger in his mouth, and that will show up really, really well. We went 7 and 5. Your bear was hitting like a truck and really, really fast. No radiance? What was their team? Dragonite, Legion. Yeah, they have a couple of initiators, stunners. Doesn't look like that Legion got anything done. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Sub lead. Let's start finessing some of this. Oh. Whoops. Too far, too far. There we go. Nice little clean alpha. Cut the stuff out as well for that alpha. And then we just bring it up here. That'll work. I'll probably build this guy up in volume a little bit more. Much more hair back here. Drow. I haven't played Drow in a long time, and I think I had a pretty decent record for my Drow. But yeah, I don't know. I don't find her super fun to play. I don't know. Maybe I didn't play her long enough. You just find your heroes. Your fun heroes. Let's see, which one should go on top? Probably this guy. I gotta stop making hero characters. I spent way too long on it. And we shouldn't. At least this stuff will show up for our loading screen and render and poster and logo. Should to reuse all this stuff. High density detail. 64%. Meepo. Kills to death ratios 2.5. What's your win ratio though? 64. What is that? This match is 52. Little TA. Oh man, you actually diversify your heroes quite a bit. I don't do it that often. I kind of go in spurts with heroes. Obviously, not match to match to match, because you gotta choose heroes that are actually helpful for your team most of the time on pup matches. But yeah, you had quite a diversity of heroes there, man. Very nice.
I want you, but I can't get with you. There is no difference with
What is this song?
you.
Oh, dude. Fuck techies, indeed. They need to redesign that hero. The gameplay is just so annoying. It's not fun. And it screws teams over quite often. Like their own teams. 4 versus 5 fight, so then if it's like a techies that knows all the shit, then you, it's just uphill battle. Really bad addition to Dota. Don't get me started.
Checking for a pulse. I'm breathing deeply. Think I'm zoning out. I can't see clearly. Hope that nothing's lost. Doctor, tell me I'm stable. I feel my vitals about to drop. Please tell me you'll save me. I'm in a state of emergency. Somebody please help me. I'm in a state of emergency. Somebody please help me.
Hey Speedy, what's up, dude? Yeah, I'm using a Wacom tablet. Absolutely. Not just details, it's great for just sculpting. Everything, your volumes, your starting stuff. Everything in zBrush. Whoops. Wow, zBrush is taking a while to save now. All the subdivisions and all these items all in the same file. It's not that bad though. I've seen way worse. Different game meshes, way heavier than this. This is still really, really low. Need a lot of polygons for this kind of detail. Oh man, I really wanted to get to the gloves tonight, but I don't think it's gonna happen. My hand's getting kind of cramped up, guys. But we're getting some really nice kind of sculpting contrast out of the do-rag, barnacles, the hair, and the coat in between. So that's gonna help separate those things fairly well. It's already showing up fairly well. We haven't even finished it. But tomorrow we're gonna continue on the hair and really crisp that stuff up all the way to the bottom. We will then move on to the gloves, or the glove, then over to the wood and wraps side over here with the hook hand. And then we'll do the back item. And then once that's all finished, we can move on to the weapon, which is the bow. Let me show you guys the low poly and how that's going if people haven't seen this stuff over here. This is their in-game polygon mesh here. Or we're gonna bake all that detail you guys saw us construct tonight. Just out of the way a little bit. That's our Clinkz pirate set. And the zBrush for it. Coming out pretty good, pretty good.